Good morning, Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net on the back road to Atlanta Motor Speedway Sunday morning for the Atlanta 500. See what Juan Pablo Montoya and Jimmy McMurray have up their sleeve this weekend. See what President Ed Clark can pull off. He's expecting a good walk-up crowd. It's about 30 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 16. That'd be nice. Blue skies, dry weather. Got a lot of things to watch for this weekend. A lot of things to watch for Sunday. The first thing we're going to look for, Kevin Harvick. Hadn't been a great track for him lately, Atlanta, but he won his first race here, and he's been hot this season. Maybe he has the hottest car on the tour. But the Richard Childress bunch, they haven't looked so good so far this weekend. They looked hot all season, 1-2 in the standings. Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer, Jeff Burton 7th. I think they're going to have some good runs coming up this spring. What they're going to do here, don't really know. I picked Juan Pablo Montoya to be a good challenger. He drives this track very well. Trouble is, he's had 2 bad races in the first 3 starts. He's got to make some points. It's all about making the chase in September. Ask Kyle Busch. The Joe Gibbs guys seem a little off. Kyle's not worried. Crew Chief Dave Rogers, we talked to him before the season began. He said his goal, his #1 goal, get Kyle in the chase. First 26 races, get Kyle in the chase. Kyle's had 14th, and the 15th. Sort of a mediocre start for one of the hottest drivers in NASCAR the last couple of years. He doesn't seem at all perturbed. He's starting on the front row today. And I think that he'll probably have a pretty good day, depending on the tires. 192 miles an hour. That's pretty darn fast if you ask me. Qualifying, practice. Let's start out with a race pace of about 187 miles an hour, and Jeff Gordon was pointing out that that's as fast as Mark Martin was on the pole here last year. 5 miles an hour faster, almost 6 miles an hour faster. Drivers don't really complain about the speed because they like the track. Nice and wide, it's got a few bumps so you can drive around them or drive over them. Plenty of grooves. It's one of the best tracks for drivers the way they like to drive. Pick a groove, probably won't be high on the last lap. Don't want to let somebody get on the inside of you. But it'll be good racing. It's always good racing. Got to get a good crowd out here. Some of the best racing in NASCAR is at Atlanta, and some of the strangest crowds. I don't know if it's on the wrong side of town or what, but we'll have to see what they can come up with. And the Jack Roush bunch. Ford. Jimmy Allison, the new Ford racing boss, says they're going to win this year. Well, Chevy's won the first 3. And I'm waiting to see when Roush has that turnaround. Greg Biffle, he should be a good indicator pretty soon when the race starts, because he has to start at the rear. Qualified the 7th row, slapped the wall in practice on Saturday. Got to make up some ground. Got to make it up pretty quickly. Be a long race, probably 3.5 hours. Got a lot of people to keep an eye on. It's the 4th race of the season. First 3 have been Chevrolets. Toyotas sort of biding their time. Denny Hamlin says their engines aren't strong enough, and Lee White, the Toyota racing boss, says that's a bunch of BS. I guess we'll see. Watch Marcus Ambrose. See what he's got going for him. He was hot last year, remember? Really hot. Hadn't had a great start to the season. Not a bad start. But if you give him a good engine, you got to make something happen. Good hard charger. Ought to be a good day. Sunday morning, Atlanta Motor Speedway, and the man on the pole, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's the one we're all watching. Is he finally going to turn the corner? His crew chief, Lance McGrew, get him back on track? Dale wasn't putting a whole lot of stock in winning the pole. Good, yes, good morale booster. Shows that things are happening. He says he wants to see some results on Sunday. He's only won 3 poles in the last 8 years or so. So it's a good indicator that they've got some horsepower, but he's got to do something on Sunday. He knows that. We know that. He's on the pole. The only way he can go is forward and win or backwards. He thinks to look for in today's Atlanta 500. Mike Mullen for MikeMullen.net.